Have you ever started a new habit with the best intentions, only to find yourself falling off track after a few days or weeks? You're not alone. Millions of people struggle to maintain new habits, whether it's exercising regularly, eating healthier, or sticking to a consistent sleep schedule. The struggle is real, and it's often rooted in a lack of understanding of how habits actually work. We often approach habit formation with unrealistic expectations, setting ourselves up for disappointment. The truth is, building lasting habits takes time, effort, and a strategic approach. It's not about willpower alone, it's about understanding the science behind habit formation and implementing practical strategies that work. One of the biggest obstacles to habit formation is our tendency to focus on the big picture rather than the small daily actions that contribute to long-term success. Instead of aiming for drastic changes overnight, we need to embrace the power of small wins. By breaking down our goals into manageable, bite-sized actions, we create a sense of momentum and build confidence along the way. It's about creating a sustainable cycle of positive reinforcement that propels us forward on our habit journey. Habits are the automatic behaviors we perform without conscious thought. They are the foundation of our daily routines, from brushing our teeth in the morning to checking our phones before bed. These ingrained patterns of behavior shape our lives in profound ways, influencing our health, productivity, and overall well-being. Understanding the nature of habits is crucial to unlocking their potential for positive change. Habits are formed through repetition and reinforcement. Every time we perform a behavior, the neural pathways associated with that behavior become stronger. This process, known as neuroplasticity, is what allows us to automate actions and free up mental energy for other tasks. Over time, these repeated actions become ingrained in our subconscious, making them almost effortless to perform. By consciously cultivating positive habits, we can reshape our behavior patterns and create lasting change in our lives. They are the building blocks of a fulfilling and meaningful life. The science of habit formation revolves around a simple three-part loop: cue, routine, and reward. The cue is the trigger that initiates the behavior. It can be anything from a specific time of day to a particular location, or even an emotional state. The routine is the behavior itself, the sequence of actions we perform in response to the cue. The reward is the positive reinforcement that strengthens the connection between the cue and the routine. By identifying the cues that trigger our existing behaviors, we can begin to consciously insert new routines into the loop. For example, if we want to develop a habit of drinking more water, we might place a water bottle on our desk as a visual cue. Every time we see the water bottle, we are reminded to take a sip. By consciously designing our habit loops, we can create powerful and lasting changes in our behavior. This knowledge empowers us to take control of our habits and shape them in a way that aligns with our goals and values. Building new habits requires a strategic approach. It's not about willpower alone, it's about creating an environment that supports our desired behaviors. One effective strategy is to start small. Instead of trying to overhaul our entire routine overnight, we should focus on making small, incremental changes. This allows us to build momentum and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Another key element is to make the habit obvious. We need to create clear cues that remind us to perform the desired behavior. This could involve placing visual reminders in strategic locations, setting alarms on our phones, or even enlisting the support of a friend or family member. Making the habit attractive is also essential. By associating the habit with positive emotions, we increase our motivation and make it more sustainable. Finally, making the habit easy is crucial. Section 5. Maintaining momentum, tips for long-term success. Maintaining new habits over the long term requires ongoing effort and vigilance. One effective strategy is to track our progress. By keeping a record of our successes and setbacks, we can gain valuable insights into our behavior patterns and identify areas for improvement. This could involve using a habit tracker app, keeping a journal, or simply marking a calendar each day we successfully complete the habit. Another important tip is to be patient and persistent. Building lasting habits takes time and effort. There will be days when we slip up or feel discouraged. The key is to not give up. Instead, we should acknowledge our setbacks, learn from them, and get back on track as soon as possible. Consistency is key to long-term success. Section 6. Overcoming obstacles. When habits get derailed. Even with the best intentions, there will be times when our habits get derailed. Life throws curveballs, and unexpected events can disrupt our routines. The key is to develop strategies for coping with these challenges and getting back on track as quickly as possible. One effective approach is to anticipate potential obstacles and create contingency plans. For example, if we know that we tend to skip our workouts when we travel, we can pack resistance bands or research local gyms in advance. By anticipating potential roadblocks, we can minimize their impact and maintain our momentum. Another helpful strategy is to reframe our thinking about setbacks. Instead of viewing them as failures, we should see them as opportunities for learning and growth. Every time we slip up, we gain valuable insights into our weaknesses and can adjust our approach accordingly. Furthermore, we should cultivate self-compassion. When we do slip up, we should treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. Section 7. The power of habit stacking. Linking new habits to existing ones. Habit stacking is a powerful technique for building new habits by linking them to existing ones. The idea is to leverage the strength of our current routines to create a foundation for new behaviors. For example, if we want to develop a habit of meditating every morning, we might link it to our existing habit of brushing our teeth. After we brush our teeth, we immediately sit down to meditate. By anchoring the new habit to an established routine, we create a clear cue and make it easier to remember and perform the desired behavior. Over time, the new habit becomes integrated into our daily routine, just like brushing our teeth. Habit stacking can be used to build a chain of positive behaviors. The key to successful habit stacking is to choose existing habits that are strongly ingrained and performed consistently. Section 8. Tracking progress, monitoring your habit journey. Tracking progress is essential for maintaining motivation and staying on track with our habits. By monitoring our performance, we gain valuable insights into our behavior patterns and identify areas for improvement. There are various methods for tracking progress, from simple pen and paper methods to sophisticated habit tracker apps. The key is to find a system that works for us and stick with it. One popular method is to use a habit tracker app. These apps allow us to set goals, track our daily progress, and visualize our streaks. Many apps also offer features such as reminders, motivational messages, and community support. The visual representation of our progress can be incredibly motivating and help us stay accountable. Regardless of the method we choose, the key is to be consistent with our tracking. Section 9. Celebrating milestones, recognizing your achievements. Celebrating milestones is an important part of the habit formation process. Recognizing our achievements, no matter how small, reinforces positive behavior and keeps us motivated. When we celebrate our wins, we create a positive association with the habit, making it more likely that we will continue to perform it. Celebrations don't have to be extravagant. They can be simple acts of self-care or acknowledgement. One way to celebrate milestones is to reward ourselves for reaching specific goals. The rewards can be anything we enjoy, from a small treat to a relaxing activity. The key is to choose rewards that are meaningful and motivating for us. By associating the habit with positive reinforcement, we increase our likelihood of sticking with it. Another way to celebrate is to share our accomplishments with others. Knowing that others are proud of us can boost our confidence and motivate us to keep going. Section 10. The habit transformation, embracing a life of positive change. The journey of habit formation is a transformative process. By consciously cultivating positive habits, we can reshape our lives in profound ways. Habits are the building blocks of our character and the foundation of our success. They shape our daily routines, influence our decision-making, and ultimately determine the trajectory of our lives. Embracing a life of positive change begins with a commitment to building better habits. As we develop new habits, we begin to experience a ripple effect of positive change in various areas of our lives. The cumulative impact of small, consistent actions can lead to remarkable transformations over time. By mastering the art of habit formation, we empower ourselves to create the life we desire and live with intention and purpose. The power to transform our lives lies within us, waiting to be unlocked through the conscious cultivation of positive habits.